Welcome back, agents. In today's build, we're gonna be looking at a specific build for the marksman rifle, O'Carroll. The O'Carroll is a seasonal named weapon that you can only get during the Winterfest part of Division. This build is designed on the sole purpose of the O'Carroll talent. This isn't a meta build or something you would use on a mission. This is purely for entertainment purposes only. With that said, let's get into the build, shall we? The O'Carroll design comes from the classic M40 for carbine, but with slight variations done to it to make it stand out a bit more from the base model. It has an all-wood stock with a design of a reindeer carved into the stock, with its Christmas-themed colors wrapping the VX1 scope. A red iodized bolt handle, and at the tip of the rifle holds a red Christmas light, making the rifle look somewhat like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. It also comes with a grip attachment that serves cosmetic purposes only. Besides that, its core attributes are exactly like the White Death. 15% marksman rifle damage, 137% headshot damage, and the attribute I got is 10% damage to target out of cover. The talent on the O'Carroll states, only at night with the twinkling lights can you fill their heads with festive might. This talent doesn't buff headshots, give more skill damage, do status effect, or any of the above. All it does is whenever you kill an NPC with a headshot, fireworks goes off. That's it. So naturally, the only gear set I can think of that would go great with the talent is the True Patriot set. The True Patriot set was introduced in the game from day one and has seen a few improvements right around Title Update 3, being one of the better sets to have in its days of glory. The True Patriot in 2023 can still hold its own. It has its pros and cons, but the set is solid overall. Here you see I have a 4-piece of True Patriot to take advantage of its gear talent, red, white, and blue, along with 2 pieces giving us 30% ammo capacity and 3 pieces for an additional 30% magazine size. The gear talent, red, white, and blue states, every 2 seconds, enemies you shoot receive a stacking debuff of red, white, and blue. Red amplifies the enemy's damage taken by 8%. White shooting the enemy repairs the attacking agent's armor by 2% once every second, and blue decreases the enemy's damage dealt by 8%. And with all 3 stacks you get full flag, which states, enemies that die while under the effect of all 3 debuffs create a 5-meter explosion, dealing damage equal to their total health and armor. Explosion damage reduced on named enemy deaths. With the O'Carroll having fireworks along with the True Patriot gear set, what better way to enjoy the winter festivities would be to have a massive explosive light show. The True Patriot set I have has weapon damage rolled onto it along with headshot attribute on each of them. The gear usually comes with a blue core, so you'll need to farm True Patriot for the headshot attribute and then roll the weapon damage over the blue armor core. The chest piece I have is Walker and Harris named Chest Chain Killer, which comes with 5% weapon damage for the brand set bonus, 15% weapon damage for the core attribute, 8% weapon handling, and 10% headshot damage as the attributes. The talent is Perfect Headhunter. After killing an enemy with a headshot, your next weapon hit within 30 seconds deals an additional 150% of that killing blow's damage. Damage is capped to 800% of your weapon damage. This is raised to 1,250% if your headshot damage is greater than 150%. The backpack of choice is the Raldi Holdings that has 10% marksman rifle damage for the brand set bonus, 15% weapon damage for the core attribute, 8% weapon handling, and 10% headshot damage as the attributes. And the talent of choice is Vigilance, which increases total weapon damage by 25%. Taking damage disables this buff for 4 seconds. For the mod slots, I have them all set to 10% headshot damage. My primary weapon, of course, is the Carol, while coming in second place is the Lefty, and the pistol of choice is the Orbit. I chose the Lefty because of its stacking capabilities, but in general you can use any weapon you like to stack the True Patriot stacks. The pistol is just for show. The specialization of choice is of course Sharpshooter, giving us 15% increased headshot damage and 15% increased weapon stability on top of some other juicy bonuses like Tactical Link. My home is my castle and round after round, which comes in handy if you have directives on. The skill I'm using are the Decoy, to draw aggro while I stack True Patriot stacks, and Riot Foam for sticky situations. Looking at the stats, you can see your headshot damage is 297%. This is good because now this meets the Chain Killer's requirements to get that 1250% weapon damage buff. As for critical hit chance and critical hit damage, we aren't prioritizing them because our main focus is getting headshots. If we happen to get a critical hit on our headshots, then all that is just extra damage. Now with the build out of the way, let's roll the footage and see how I play with this set. Well, ladies and gents, that's all for today's video. Again, this build is just a template, so adjust what you want to fit your playstyle. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below on what you want to see next. And until next time, you degenerates, love, peace, and chicken grease. I'm out.